Good day. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about a new theory that I have regarding the void. So my last theory was the same as what Robert Bruce has proposed, and that is that the void is a separate aspect of the astral world. But my new theory makes way more sense, and it also makes my other video on astral body decoupling make more sense as well. So what the theory is that the void is not a separate aspect of the astral world. It's actually a state of the astral body. So you can think of the astral body as a spherical form, and the astral body, just like any other body, knows how to expand and contract involuntarily. It's just a natural function. And when the astral body is bombarded by disruptive energy, or energy it is not familiar with, it will contract to protect its internals. I've observed the internals of the astral body, but I would have to do it another 10 times before I could begin to put it in words that you can understand. It seems very complicated and abstract. But essentially, the astral body has evolved to protect these internals perfectly. So the astral body, it contracts to a point where it can no longer receive input. It just filters out all energy. And when this happens, your consciousness, well, assuming your consciousness is still coupled with the body, you can't actually perceive anything, because it's just like your brain shutting off your sensory input while your awareness is still on your physical body. You just can't perceive anything. And well, with the brain you can have like crazy dreams, I guess. You're always going to perceive something in the physical body. With the astral body, though, it's like if your sensory input stuff shuts off, everything just goes black, and you can't even really manifest imagery in front of you. The only thing that you can actually observe is the internal workings of your astral body. When the sensory input goes off, you're basically looking at your astral body, the inside of it, and it's just black. You don't actually see it or perceive it or feel it. It just appears to be darkness. And the only thing that's tangible is what's within. So if you glitch out your perception, like I depicted in that video called Astral Body Decoupling, you can turn your awareness inwards and observe the mechanics of your astral body. It's like turning your eyes backwards and looking at your brain and the physical body, except it's a bit easier. It makes a lot of sense because you can't really observe the astral body, like its internals, when there's external input, because the external input is too distracting and too profound. It would be impossible to take your awareness away from that input and turn it in on your consciousness. It's hard enough to do it with the input turned off. And that's essentially what astral body decoupling is. It's turning your awareness on the internals of your astral body, in opposed to the membrane portion of the astral body, which is actually responsible for sensory input. So remember, you can't actually control when you exit or enter the void, because it is a state that is completely involuntarily invoked by the astral body. And most of the time, you won't actually stay coupled with the astral body when it's in this state, because there's simply nothing to observe. You have to immediately start the astral body decoupling process, or you're going to jump back to your physical body. Sometimes you can actually stay in the void for quite a while, but it's actually pretty rare. For me, at least, it's pretty rare if I'm not actually performing any kind of experiment on my astral body. And that's my new theory on the void. See you next video.